See? I think that holds true. I forgot that existed.
I tried some of it. I didn't like it, but
no, it's pure sugar.
Mhm.
It's sweetened cough syrup.
it's that lean.
And
Yeah.
we are live. This is the
Oh.
Heroes era.
Hey,
Welcome,
Stop
everybody.
trash talking brands. You're gonna ruin our.
I think we
our
missed the
sponsorship.
name of that delicious candy coming in, but I thought it was actually a plug for Bodhi's character name.
Oh, Big Red? No.
So, we are playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm Ben, the Dungeon Master. Tonight
Woo-woo.
with me, we have Joel as Mordecai, and Chris as Jules,
That's me.
and Bodhi as Reynold.
Hi,
Red.
I'm the reason why we started late. How's it going?
And tonight we are telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes era.
Dum dum dum.
And last session we left off, you all were rushing below Green Acres. There's an infestation of bullywugs who are
Being a real
birthing
pain.
tadpoles from their chests.
Kind of
Yeah.
like chest bursters from Alien, almost.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real nightmares to a person that doesn't know the Alien franchise, like fantasy characters in a medieval
Yeah.
time setting.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you're familiar with aliens, if like that puts you at ease necessarily, though. Either.
I don't know if knowing what's going on makes it better.
Yeah, no matter how much knowledge you have on either side of it, as a medieval person, it's terrifying either way.
So, and among these bullywugs, there was a large one, huge, grotesque, that walked among them. And you left that behind in the storm before the tournament took place, or went awry, rather. And so then, after resolving issues with
With the judges.
yes, things were taken care of. You guys essentially disrupted the tournament and killed a lot of wizards. So then you rushed below Green Acres, and here was that large, grotesque bullywug or whatnot. And Reynold, I believe you're the one who rushed ahead and saw this huge aberration, abomination, what have you.
Reynold thought that it was just going to be their patron wizard sitting in there chained up, and he was going to be a big old hero and
Right.
save the princess, but not a princess. But that's not what he found.
Right, you all are looking for Therezessa. You have not found her.
I put myself in a very bad situation. I'm scared.
So just to recap the description here, as you climb the stairs, Reynold, you hear a deep murmuring, and you see the large green creature, slimy and covered in pustules. Its back is turned. Many colored tentacles whip and contort, and then are still. The creature heaves, and the tentacles push off of it. One tentacle extracts itself from the creature's head. The tentacles become gray and fall and crumble upon the ground. The creature turns to face you. Its eyes shine brightly, like beacons of many colors. The thing raises its arms as if to welcome you. You've come to join us? And that's where we rolled initiative. And,
Actually, I was just leaving. Oh, no, you're getting aggressive.
initiative, yeah, perhaps for the sake of acting turn by turn, but, yeah, exactly.
We did. None of us rolled very good.
We did not.
No, this is a very bad situation.
I think the highest roll amongst the three of us was a 9.
Both Mordecai and Reno tied with a 9.
Okay, and I think I rolled like a 6. Let me see.
Yeah, you rolled a
Yep.
6. Does Mordecai go first then because he had the higher initiative bonus, or how do we want to?
Yeah, because I think the deck score is the tiebreaker. Yeah.
Okay, because I have no plus to dex whatsoever. So, I hope you can do something to soften my corpse before it gets to my turn.
And then we will begin, and we'll begin with Mordecai.
So I have blown through most of my spells.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, I think we should also... Do you have vision of the map?
So I only have vision from Reynolds' perspective.
Yes.
You still don't have
problem.
it from you. Dang, man, I tried to solve that issue.
We're in it set again.
Let me set up Chris's real quick, since you are actually with Chris.
Like we've established, he's actually blind, and he sees through us.
Yeah, these are my familiars.
It's a weird relationship. Don't go in. We don't want to go into it right now, but
Wild backstory.
it's a crazy thing that we haven't touched upon yet.
It gets explained in the prequel.
Yeah, and but those haven't come out yet. We have to wait a little bit
No.
before they come out.
Wait, this is the prequel though.
No, this is 4, 5, and 6.
Joel,
The
can you
one,
see
two-
your token? Your Jules?
Yeah, I can
Little
I
bit
can see
lower on the
mine.
map.
This one here.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, perfect. Sorry to interrupt, my friends. Yeah, go ahead and take it away then. Mordecai, you can act first.
I can see the token. I can't move it.
Okay, I'll move you. You be going forward to join Reynold?
Yes.
Okay. And as you round the corner, you see a small cluster of these tadpoles-looking creatures, and one is immediately in front of you.
Is there another one behind it?
Yes, there are 3. And Jules, I'm going to move you forward just so that he can see.
Okay.
Okay.
See now. In that case, I want to move to be between these two, the first two. So I want to move diagonally one. There you go.
Very good.
Yes, and I'm gonna use Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
And since we're 5th level now, that'll do something extra, I think, right?
It should do an extra damage. Should do 2d whatever.
So that'll be with a dagger.
Ooh, nice.
And that will hit. Are you aiming at the one to the left?
Yeah, the one directly to the left of me.
Okay.
And now, sorry, I want to pull out the description for Green Flame Blade.
Thank you. So how much damage does the other tadpole take as your fire leaps to it?
So it's going to take fire damage equal to spellcasting ability modifier. At 5th level, melee attack deals an extra d8 to the target on a hit, and the fire damage to the second creature increases to 1d8 plus my spellcasting. My spellcasting currently is +4. So this first d8 is going to be for the creature I just hit.
Nice.
So that'll be an extra D8 fire damage to the creature I just hit.
And this tadpole-like creature, rather large though. When I'm saying
And
tadpole, perhaps that's deceiving.
This is going to be for
the first one perishes and dies. Go ahead. I don't know if you've put the rule through. Oh, there we go.
Sorry about that. I guess my computer froze for a second.
No worries, my friend.
That was number 1.
So that'll be +4. So that's the 9 fire damage to the second creature.
Nice. Okay. The creature seems badly injured by that.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. And then Reynold.
Okay. So Reynold is not at his full capability, and he's not looking his best either. So he's gonna take a safe bet. He's gonna be looking at this thing, and he's actually going to let's see. Yeah, he's gonna back up at least like 10 feet. So he still has the monster, the big bullywug in range. He's going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and he's going to put it right next to the big bullywug in question. The attack roll against it that it makes when it is cast was a 13. I don't know if that's ever going to do anything to it. The spiritual weapon in question is, of course, keeping in theme with Reynold's whole look and his whole dealio, is a giant red like fishing hook that will kind of like try and, funnily, appropriately enough, he is trying to snatch a frog-like creature with this hook, so it kind of works. He's going to try and the spiritual weapon is going to go ahead and try and swing itself into the eye of the bullywug. I'm unsure if a 13 to hit will do the job, though. I'm not thinking it will.
13 will miss.
I figured. And since he has backed up, he can't get within melee with this thing, nor does he want to. So as for his action, he's going to cast Toll the Dead on this thing to try and at least deal some damage. It's within range. So the target must make a Wisdom saving throw. My spell save is 15. Hopefully this hits so I can do some damage to it.
1.
Cool. That's awesome. That's like the third time the spell has actually hit anything. So because the spell's landed and it hasn't been hurt yet, at least is it missing any health?
You'll no.
No? Okay. Then it's just going to do 2d8 damage to it, which is
nice
pretty
roll,
good
though.
damage. That's 14 necrotic damage. I don't know if that will matter
Thank you.
for any reasons. So he backs up, casts, and tries to slam a big red hook into its eye. Doesn't work, so he flings some necrotic energy towards it again, and it hits, and then he's just going to look over to the others and yell like, "There's a big bullywug in here!" And that's going to be his turn.
Before you next is Jules.
Okay.
So I
Jules
did
is
move you
gonna-
forward about 30 feet or so. You can negotiate that
Yeah.
a little bit either direction as you please.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I was gonna do something different, but I actually am gonna stick with that. I'm gonna go ahead and just let loose a blade at the. I'm actually gonna throw my first blade. Yeah, no, never mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to hit the one that's right in front of Malachi there.
Okay.
That's a 25. That should do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
He's next to him, so I get sneak attack on that. So that gives me 7 sneak attack and 6 psychic damage.
The creature explodes.
So 13 total. And then I'll bonus action blade to the one behind him.
Okay.
Which is without
A
sneak
20
attack. Dirty 20. That's just going to be the D4. Give me a good one. Meh. 6 on that guy.
The creature squeals.
Then I'm gonna. Oh wait, no, I used my movement to get to that spot. So that was my full 30 feet to get there.
Yes.
Okay.
Give or take.
That's fine. I'll just stay there. That's good.
Okay.
That's it.
And in the main chamber, amidst the pillars of the 8 faces of Makazel's humiliation, the grotesque bullywug faces you, Reynold.
Hello.
And the creature calls out to you, Reynold. Reynold, what are you doing? Why do you do this to me? And the creature's voice raises to a high pitch, and it sounds familiar. I thought you had come to join my court.
I'm not. What is going on? I'm not much a fan of politics, so I don't think I'll stay out.
And would you please make a wisdom saving throw, Reynold?
Yes, indeed. That is a 22.
Oof.
Okay. You feel as though a magic spell is being cast upon you, but you ward it off easily.
Like I said, I don't want to get involved. It just makes a whole bunch of arguing. You know, it's just I'd rather
You're
just stay out of
already.
it. I don't. Oh, great.
And tadpoles scurry from behind the pillars and leap off of the edge of the platform in the ceremonial chambers, leaping into darkness, into the abyss where the tentacles have retracted to.
Oh, that's comforting.
And that'll bring us back to Mordecai.
So I still have a little bit of an enemy in front of us. So since I'm at range, I'm going to go ahead and Eldritch Blast.
Very good.
And at 5th level, this is going to be 2 attacks.
Hits. Both hits. The creature is
Nice
obliterated
roll.
by your magic.
And I'm going to use my movement to try to get into the room.
Very good.
If you don't mind moving me, I can't.
Oh, my
I don't
apologies.
have access to it.
Thank you. And will that be all?
Yes, that's all.
Okay, then we have Reynold.
Look, I appreciate you trying to include me and all that, but it's just not really my social circle. And he's going to use his bonus action to make the hook swing at the his spectral weapon swing at the big bullywug and an attempt to hit it.
Very good.
I don't really know how to. I don't want to keep. Oh no, wait. I guess I could just keep doing that. Would a 15 hit this thing?
No.
Oof, rough. The hook once again tries to embed itself in the bullywug's eye, but misses. Right now, it's gonna stick with what has been working so far for this fight. He's not gonna move up. He's kind of afraid of this thing, and he's going to lash out and kind of like pointing his hammer at the bullywug. He's gonna cast Toll the Dead as his action to see if he's able to attack this thing. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
And 11.
It is not saved. So now, because this creature is hurt, I get to roll 2d12, which is pretty baller.
Yeah.
That's a 13 necromantic damage as this bullywug starts hearing like almost like wedding bells chiming in his ear, so angelic that it's hurting this demonic creature. And right now it's like, it help, please. And that's going to be his turn. He's kind of standing and looking at this grotesque figure.
Jules, that brings us to you.
Okay. 10, 15, 25, 30. Whoop, that's the wrong thing. There he is. So I get that far with my movement. I can just see that thing up there. So I'm going to, I think I'm too far away to hit it from here. How far away am I? Ooh, so close. Probably not clear shot anyway. Okay, so I will use my bonus action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I, do I have a shot at this bullywug from here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're just kind of at the top of the stairs there, looking over the rubble of the side of the caverns.
I'm not going to get a sneak attack with this. No, because I got a dash to get up there. All right, I'll attack him. I don't see any way to get.
Does my spiritual weapon count as a ally?
No, it doesn't count as an ally.
Damn.
Unfortunately, it's 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so it's just going to be the d6 that I rolled a 1 on, so that's 5 psychic damage.
Nice.
And that's it. That's all I can do right now. I'm just here.
And that was the psychic blade.
Yes.
And the creature clutches its mind and looks about the cavern, peering over the stairs. Reynold, as Jules appears next to you.
No, hey, welcome.
Hey, buddy. Sorry.
No, it's fine. You got things to do. I understand.
Yeah, tadpoles, you know.
Yeah. Just those terrifying creatures.
Yeah. This is better.
And the creature stumbles forward or walks as it would and taps its staff on the ground rather delicately before raising it quickly. And a bright streak flashes from its staff to the midst of the three of you. Please make dexterity saving throws as a fireball erupts amidst you.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't have evasion yet.
Well, I got a 3.
I got a 25.
Hey Ben, I just want to ask you for a favor. Just don't roll max damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Pretty average. A 28. So, Reynold, you failed with 3. Jules and Bardley Man Hardly Trying, a.k.a. Mordecai, 28. Halved is 14. Sorry, Bodhi, do you happen to have the stream open?
I do.
Would you be able to take care of the person advertising followers?
Yes,
you,
I
my
got
friend.
you.
So I have resistance to fire damage
Very good.
from my ancestry,
Okay.
and I also have 9 temporary hit points from killing something.
Okay, so you'll simply lose 7 of those then.
Yeah.
Very good.
Man, I wish I had temporary hit points.
So another
I wish
fireball.
I had any hit.
You just have to kill something.
Oh yeah, let me do that real quick.
And then you just get them. That's how it works. I mean, if you make a pact with a ancient demon,
And lose your face.
compromise.
And Mordecai, as you approach and you're rushing to the aid of your new allies, you hear slithering behind you as these large, mucus-trailing tadpoles emerge. One lunges forward at you. And it tries to bite at you with gnashing teeth. A 14 to hit.
You are muted, my friend.
That'll hit my armor class 13.
Okay, very good.
No.
And so you'll take 4 damage from the bite
Okay.
of this creature.
Oh,
And
ankle biters.
Mordecai, you are up next.
So, sorry. Well, I didn't like that. I'm going to take another attack of opportunity as I move towards Jules.
Okay, one moment. Creature bites at you as you try to leave. 12.
That's gonna miss.
Very good.
And I'm going to stand next to Jules and cast invisibility on him with my using my ancestry of Malbog. So you see fire wreathe him as if to consume him, and when it disappears, he's gone.
You killed him! What have you done? You could have waited till after the fight. Oh, this is bad.
So you are currently invisible, keeping in mind that your first attack will dispel the invisibility.
One is all I need, baby. That's not true. I might die, but
And
thank you.
and I'll turn to you and say, help him. I'll hold these things off.
Okay, will that be all from Mordecai?
That'll be all.
Then Reynold, you're up.
After getting blasted by a fireball that nearly killed him and seeing his friend be consumed by flames, leaving no ashes behind, Reynolds is like, "This is it. I'm gonna die here." So he's just going to try his best to damage this thing as much as possible before that happens. So to do that, Reynolds is going to use his bonus action to move his spiritual hook to get up close to the monster. I believe he has a 20-foot range of movement, so he's just going to get it close up and he's going to make it swing.
Very good.
Trying to hit its eye yet again, and hopefully it will actually take purchase this time. That is a 26.
That'll hit.
Wow. This is at level 2, so there's no extra damage put on top of it. That would do 6 force damage. Not a whole lot, but that's still, it's any damage is good damage at this point.
Takes extra damage.
Reynold thinks back and is gonna imagine some gongs that are going to erupt in this monster's ear as he casts Toll the Dead again. That's another wisdom save from the big bullywug slug.
Thank you. Sorry, coming up. A 10. Fails.
These gongs ring in his ears and kind of damage the blood vessels inside as it deals really good damage. 19 necromantic damage to the bullywug. And Reynolds looking to Mordecai is like, "I know you just kind of killed Jules, but if I get hit once, I'm probably going to get down. So it might just be up to you soloing this fight. Good luck." And that's going to be his turn.
Okay. Then Jules, you are up.
Okay. This is fun, guys. So I'm invisible. So I'm going to, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move. So I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's right there. And then from here, I'm going to take an attack. I'm assuming with advantage since I'm invisible.
Very good.
Okay. This thing that
We're back.
Hey!
Technical difficulties.
The goblins went on strike again. Very sad.
At first I hesitated because I thought Chris was trying to trick me into revealing information about my monster. And then I hesitated because I noticed that the video feed was dead.
I wasn't trying to get. All I was asking if I'm getting advantage on this attack since I'm invisible.
You do have.
Now you also took down the stream, so that's on you.
You had to take down the stream before I did this. Rolled a 17.
And to verify, this is against the large bullywug.
Against the bullywug, yeah.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay.
Give me that sneak attack.
Give me that sneak attack. Woo, there we go.
Sneak
there
attack.
we go.
That's pretty good.
10 psychic, 13 sneak attack. That's a 23-point damage shebang.
All of those were 6s except for one of the D6 in the sneak attack.
Yeah, it was 3 6s and a 1. That's the universe keeping me humble, folks.
So Jules is working with Mordecai and doing deals with the devil.
Yeah, I think I have pact magic now.
Yeah. Can Jules get pack magic for free, Ben?
That's a good question.
I mean, we are
Anyway,
familiar with Mordecai, so it kind of makes sense.
I'm going to use my last. I'm going to use my last 5 feet of movement to drop behind this statue. Is this thing big enough for me to hide behind?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I'm going to try to hide behind it.
Okay.
For my bonus action. Because I don't know why I rolled that with advantage, but it's a 26.
Hi-yo. Very nice.
Because your boy has 3 hit points. So.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
I also have 3 hit points.
Hey, twinsies.
Hey, twinsies.
Am I the only one with hit points?
Yes, you are, because you get them when you kill things.
Wow. Okay. I better start killing things.
Yeah, your healer is almost dead.
And Jules, to confirm, you're no longer invisible, right?
Correct. Yeah,
Yes, thank you.
after I made the
But
attack,
he is hidden.
Thank you.
I did hide.
And this enormous bullywug stumbles about the room, testing its newfound powers. It taps its staff upon the ground again, and
Nice knowing you folks.
it hurls a flame across the room at where Reynold and Mordecai are standing.
Mordecai, it's nice to talk to you before I go away forever.
This will target Reynold.
I'll see you later, Mordecai.
Is this another fireball?
This is actually just a direct attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, you'll take 9 damage.
Reynold ignites in flame and falls down onto his back, unconscious.
Oh no.
Okay. And
me.
again, points its staff just to the right a tad and hurls another flame at Mordecai. Excuse me, I didn't mean to roll damage. It will be an attack. Oh, it was an attack.
Ooh,
I'll go
that's
with
gonna hit.
the 13 to hit was the original attack.
That's still gonna hit.
Okay. And you will take 7 fire damage. Do you have your resistance?
I have resistance. So
Oh wait, no, that doesn't matter. Never mind. I had a
Would that be-
revelation. Oh no, I do have a revelation.
what?
I got the ring that
Oh, what?
gives me resistance against fire damage.
Oh, so you should have been taking half damage to all that. The
Ring of
fireball.
Warmth.
Fireball. On the
Oh no,
fireball.
wait. Resistance to cold damage. Everything's null and void. Forget little old me. I just can't remember a magic item. No, I'm still down and dying.
Well, cool.
Here, I thought I had a cool moment.
So will that be 3 or 4
3.
on the fire damage? Okay.
And the 2 large tadpoles behind you, following you, Mordecai, leap up the stairs at you, trying to bite. First a 22, then a 19.
Those will both hit.
Okay, take 5 damage, and then take 4 damage.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Does anybody have any healing? Any way to heal anybody?
Well,
What's happening?
I do, but
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just coming off of a fight. We don't have any spells. I only had
Yeah.
17 hit points coming into this.
Okay.
Did you guys forget you have potions of healing?
Yeah,
No, I know
got.
I have my potion. I'm fixing to. Yeah,
Yeah, I have one on me, but
Okay.
I was gonna take it the last round, but I didn't want to waste the invisibility and lose it by drinking a potion. So
You don't lose it by drinking a potion, just by attacking or causing something to save.
oh well.
Mordecai, it is your turn.
Here we are.
Surrounded on all sides. I've got 2 things on me. Okay. I have to kill something. I'm going to use Green Flame Blade again. So that'll be with a dagger.
Very good.
So that'll be an 11 against a tadpole.
That will miss.
Okay, there's no other effect. Nothing procs unless it's a hit. And then I am going to die.
Reynold, you are up next.
I'm actually on the floor, Ben.
Well,
But yeah,
that's
sure.
Roll that natural 20 death save, man.
Yeah, let's do it. This is a success.
An
I
11.
got an 11.
Okay.
That's not all I can do. I don't have any super cool orc or ability that brings me back to 1 after I go down. Unless I get healed, this is it for me.
Next is Jules.
Okay, well, speaking of heals, Jules is gonna drink his potion. He's gonna get 7 hit points back. I'm in the double digits, you guys. Don't like to brag, but you know,
I'm
pretty hardy.
Jealous of you.
And I am going to just continue to stay hidden from this thing for right now because there's nothing I can really do. I had to use my whole turn to drink a potion. So that's it. I'm gonna stay. Do I need to use my bonus action to hide again, or can I continue with the same stealth roll?
We can keep the same stealth roll.
Okay.
And so you'll remain there, hiding behind the statue, and this creature looks quite satisfied at what is taking place. It strides forward. And it lifts Reynold into the air.
Oh, crap.
Pulls open its huge maw, dripping with filth, and places Reynold inside of it and begins to step backwards. That would provoke an attack of opportunity from Mordecai if you're wielding a melee weapon you'd like to attack with.
I am currently wielding a dagger,
Very
so
good.
I guess I'll go ahead and take a shot against him.
You've still got that flame blade active on it, right? Because you missed the attack.
No.
It's just till the end of the turn.
Yeah, it takes an action to do that. I can't do it as a reaction. Is a 13 enough to hit?
A 13 will not hit.
Then that's all I can do.
And the tadpole's attention snaps as they see this creature. 2 of them rush past you, Mordecai. And they dive into the abyss over the edge of the platform. The third one rushes up. It bites at you as it tries to pass you on the stairs. A 12 to hit.
That'll miss.
Mordecai, you're up next.
Okay. I'm going to use. I'm going to use Green Flame Blade again. Again with a dagger.
Very good. A 10 will miss.
And then I'm going to use my movement and try to take the attack of opportunity to move back towards the door.
20 will hit. You'll take 5 damage.
Okay. And then I'm going to try to use my movement to take cover from the big one.
Very good. You move into the doorway, essentially, on your way out of the chamber. And then, will that be all for Mordecai?
Yes, that's my movement and my action.
Okay, then Jules, you're up next. Or I'm sorry, that's it. We're at Reynold.
Nat 20!
What, 20?
That's a 5.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
Oh, I hate to see it.
You hate to see it.
So that's 1 success, 1 fail, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have Jules.
Oh man. No, I can't. Okay. I am going to. So you said he came down and he like swallowed Reynold and then started to back up, right? So his back, he's not looking in my direction, right?
Reynold is like hanging out of this thing's mouth,
Like a dog
Right.
in a
sitting within
bone.
it. Yes.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, so he's not looking at me, right?
No.
Okay. So then, what I'm gonna do is 20. Okay. So I'm going to give you all of this at once because it's all going to be part of one like fluid motion of the turn. Okay. So I'm going to come out of cover. I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement to get behind this statue to over here. Okay. As I'm running by, I'm going to turn and throw a blade with my attack action. And then I will bonus action hide again behind the back pillar, the back statue.
Okay.
Okay.
You can make your attack with advantage.
All right. That's what I like to hear. Here comes that nat 20.
Come on, Mr. Damage Dealer. Oh,
13.
13 will miss.
Will it? I'm so surprised. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and roll my stealth attack. Stealth.
stealth attack.
Yes, I'm gonna make my stealth attack. So 21 to hide in the back.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. The creature turns to face you, Jules. Trying to find you. Trying to find whatever has just made its attack on him. I've tried to, like, I have such a hard time with Psychic Blade for some reason.
Here, the thing with the psychic blade is it for all intents and purposes, it's like a dagger, and that manifests in my hand when I make the attack, and then it hits, and then it vanishes, and there's
Okay.
no wound left behind. So it
I
hits
see.
to them. It feels like a stab, like a dagger stabbing them, but then it vanishes, and there's no weapon behind. It's a pure psychic attack, but it does do damage.
Okay.
That's why it's an ultimate like assassin thing, because there's no wound, there's no evidence left behind. It's
That makes sense.
yeah.
It's okay. So this creature feels something attack it from behind, and it turns quickly, seeking to find you. It cannot. It spits out the body of Reynold upon the many-colored orb in the center of the ritual chamber, and it begins moving about this platform.
It doesn't. I don't think it's really made a difference up to this point, but I just remembered that I have the Boots of Elvenkind, and I should have been making all these stealth rolls with advantage. But
Okay.
it's
Very
been
good.
working anyway, so but
And the tadpole upon the stairs rushes into the abyss, jumping over the edge. Mordecai, from the darkness behind you, you hear the familiar sound of these creatures scurrying along the stone and dirt floor, and you see 3 of them moving into view below you in the hallways.
Okay.
Let me make a copy of Reynold and move that to where you are so that you can see. That should do something.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
So here's the funny thing. I can move Reynold. The copy that you gave me.
Yeah, I think I have to give control of him to you for you
Hey.
to be able to see through him.
I'm not using him.
Do you mind? Do you mind
Yeah,
if I
I
just
just-
use this token?
Yeah, control my body.
Yeah, that's fine. The one right under you. You could even probably
Yeah.
drag to select them as a group.
I can.
Cool.
Okay.
Perfect, dude. We came up with a solution. We win.
Reynolds' spirit is being used for light.
Mordecai, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to move forward to get line of sight on the big one.
Okay.
Would I be able to see him from here?
Yes.
Okay. And from here, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Good night, buddy.
So hopefully this does something.
Hiya. Critical hit.
Oh,
Nice. There you go.
yeah, we need that
Well,
badly.
Yeah.
Will a 22 hit?
The 28 actually above it. Yeah, critical hit. It looks like it
Okay.
rolled twice for some reason. So, I'm sorry. And then the 22. I'm forgetting there's two of them. Yes, they'll both hit. Yes. Thank you.
So there's plus. Okay. So for the first one,
Solid.
so that's 16, and for the second one, there's another 14.
Ace.
So 30.
Good.
And because I have repelling blast, he also gets pushed back. I believe 20 feet.
Is it 20?
Yes, it's 10 feet per blast. You can push a creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line.
This might just
I'm going to
work.
make a dexterity save as creature's pushed over the edge. That's how forced movement over into a fall works, right? I believe you get a dex save.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
say. I
you're
would say he
able
would
to
at
hold
least get a
on.
saving throw to catch himself. Yeah.
Because if we can get it, they can get it.
Yeah, that's only fair.
The creature is shoved over the side of the platform. You hear two loud grunts as your eldritch blasts connect.
Wow.
Will that be all from Mordecai?
I'm going to use the rest of my movement to try to climb up. I think that'll give me another 10 feet. So that'll get me up to here. Or, sorry, one more.
Or Reynolds' spirit is at. Kind of like a soul lantern type deal.
Sorry, it's here. It's here. That's as far as my movement gets me.
Very good.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay, then we have Reynold.
All right. Okay. I can die here.
Just don't.
If you can survive one more turn, I got
I have done that. This is good.
16.
A 1 would have killed me.
you.
Okay, then we have Jules. 2 saves, 1 fail from Reynold.
Okay. Jules is going to run over to where Reynold is. Does Reynold still have a potion on him?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna rifle through his bags and stuff and find his potion. And if I can do all this in one turn, I want to find his potion on him, pop it, and dump it down his gullet.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Then I do that thing that I just said.
Very good. Please roll
And
some
I'm just gonna-
hit points.
You want to roll those, Bodhi, or you want me to roll it for you?
You roll them. I trust you. If you get me
Okay,
2
I
ones,
guess-
though, I'm going
I
to
guess
stab you.
I guess I'm administering the potion, so it's up to me, I suppose.
There we go. Makes sense.
So, hey,
Oh, hey!
double 4s. Man,
That's
I don't spill a drop, bro. It's
So that's
Things are
10?
looking up.
10 HP.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. I
And
was
then I'm just
expecting
gonna-
like 4.
I'm just gonna kind of spin on my heel once he's done, and just kind of keep an eye on the ledge there, and make sure nothing comes crawling out of whatever that is.
Okay. You hear a grunt, and then you see from the chasm beyond the ritual platform the large bullywug, grotesque, covered in mucus, raised into the air, sitting upon a throne of black tentacles, much as Surgug did. The creature raises its staff, points it at you. Jules.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh, no, not me. No, we don't have to do that.
And 2 balls of flame are hurled at you. A 22 and a 19.
Well, the first one hits. The second one, however, also hits.
You'll take 15 damage from the first.
Okay, I'm going to. This is an attack, right? This isn't a spell.
Yes. Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna uncanny dodge that to take half.
Okay.
And that's not going to matter because the next one's probably going to knock me out.
8 damage from the next.
Yeah, that'll do her.
Okay.
Jules is napping.
And Mordecai, from behind you in the hallway, you hear these creatures growing nearer.
Okay.
What's up, Sam?
And they begin climbing the stairs, surrounding you. They seem to have no regard for you, only wishing to pass you, seeming to use all of their energy simply to move towards the void beyond you all. And from the chasm where the tentacles have lifted this king of bullywugs, 3 tentacles whip through the air, and like bullets or torpedoes, they hurl these tadpoles at you, Reynold.
I just woke up.
You'll have cover behind this many-colored statue.
Okay.
Uh, 18, 17, and 15, respectively.
So my AC is 18. What does the cover give me?
You know what? Yes. So everything will miss then.
Yes.
Very good. And these bullets or these tadpoles, as they're hurled at you, they squirm and then fall motionless.
This is a weird situation for Reynold.
Mordecai, you are up.
Okay. I want to use my movement to try to get behind one of these statues for cover.
Okay, you'll provoke 3 times.
Then they get flung? Or is it from the ones below?
Yes, from below.
Ah, okay.
Do you wish to move there, Mordecai?
If that is the case, I'm going to stay where I was at.
Okay.
And I'm going to, from here, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast again to attack the big one.
Okay, very good.
Trying to knock him off his throne once more. So that's going to be 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Ah, 27 and 27, both will hit.
Oof, those are 2 19s on the die.
Like it'll both be one more.
Yep. So that'll be oof, that's a 1 on the die. Alright.
No worries, the first for 5 damage. And then 12.
Ooh, there's the good one.
Okay. Will that be all from
So
Mordecai?
that'll put me, and that'll push him again another 20 feet away from me.
Okay. And he is still held by these tentacles, or this creature, this monstrosity. They sway as they try to maintain a hold on the creature. Will that be all from Mordecai?
Yes. Actually, I want to try moving
Oh no.
this way to take one attack of opportunity
Okay.
and try to gain cover from the bullywug, the big one.
A 17 will hit.
Yes.
Could take 4 damage.
Okay.
And absent-mindedly, one of the creatures snaps its neck to bite you as you move away. And that will bring us then to Reynald.
So if I were to use this orb as cover, would I be able to stand up and use it as cover, or would I have to be prone?
You can stand up
Okay.
and still have cover from it. Yeah, I picture it being very large, like 5 feet tall or so.
All right. Well, I'm a dwarf, so I should, be small enough just to sit behind it. So what Reynald's going to do is he is going to stand up and use half his movement, which means he probably has 10 left because he has 25.
Right.
And he is going to move at least a little bit to stand here. Can I see Mordecai at all?
Yes.
Okay. So Reynald's going to use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Mass Healing Word. And he's going to heal Jules, himself, and Mordecai for 7 hit points each.
Okay.
And after casting said spell, he is going to shoot out a Toll the Dead on the big old Mimi, who he has in range still, which is good. So he's going to cast Toll the Dead. He's going to need another Wisdom save.
A 16.
He saves. So Reynald is now just going to take cover. He's going to move a little bit to the left. He's going to stand behind the orb, hoping that he doesn't get hit by anything. And that'll be his turn.
Okay, then it's Jules.
Yay, I'm alive. All right. So Jules is going to use half his movement to stand up. Then I'm going to... How can I do this? Can he see me from there with the statue there? Would I be able to kind of?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Of course he can.
Yes, he's being lifted by these tentacles and has a clear view of you. But there are plenty of places to hide.
Okay. So could I move up to here, get right up under the statue, and sort of tuck in behind there and hide from him?
Yes.
Could I break his line of sight from there? Okay.
Yes.
So then I'll do that. So what I'll do is that I'll use my half movement to kind of sort of just tuck and roll over to there, and then stand up behind the statue, and then from there I will just lean around and take my attack. Is that enough shenanigans to get advantage?
Sounds good.
Okay. Give me that crit. Crap. 17.
17 will hit.
Okay. At least it hits. Do I have my sneak attack on? No, let me put that on there. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Yep, there we go. Okay. Chow. Give me good.
Oh,
All right.
why is that?
Um, Because one of them was a 1. So 9 sneak attack and 6 psychic damage, 15 damage total on him.
Okay. Creature
And,
clutches at its mind again.
Yep. And that is that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. And the tentacles heave and throw this abomination forth. It lands right next to you, Jules.
Oh no!
Crap.
Snaps its head to the right as it sees you upon landing. And
Nope, it's not me.
the creature claws at you.
Bring it on. You got nothing.
Oh.
No, those all miss. Yeah, sorry.
It claws you once for 9 damage.
Okay. Well, I'm dead.
Unconscious.
Not if he hit me 3 times. Because after that first one, I'm unconscious. I'm on the ground. That's a melee attack that hits is an auto crit. That's 2 failed death saves for each of those. So he just mauled the crap out of me.
I might have been. Maybe I shouldn't have rolled them all.
Unless he didn't.
Yeah, I would
Yeah, I
probably
mean, unless he's not
adjudicate
going
them
for that, yeah.
one at a time.
Okay.
But if the first one does knock you out,
Oh, yeah, and then some.
the creature scoops you up after knocking you unconscious, places you in its mouth gingerly.
Ew.
Yeah.
So glad I'm unconscious for that.
Mordecai, you're up.
Would Jules be considered grappled currently?
Yes, for the sake of it. Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Well, I know force movement does break grapples, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to Eldritch Blast one more time. Because it's the thing with the highest bonus that I currently possess. So
The best statistical chance to do well.
everything else is +5, so +8 sounds pretty good.
You don't have to. You don't have to apologize for using the best thing you got, man.
Yeah.
A 15 and a 14 will both miss.
Well, it worked for a while. So that's gonna be my action. I don't have any bonus action things to do. So I guess that's gonna be it.
Okay, and the 3 creatures around you, they crawl forward and leap into the abyss. And you see.
Can I take a reactionary attack?
Yes, please do.
Okay. Just to feel like I'm doing something.
A crit.
Nice.
All right. About time.
Okay.
I'll be right back in 1 sec, guys.
Take a good slash of 1 as the group of them rush past you. When they jump off of the platform, you see the tentacles that are flailing wildly move quickly as if to catch them, but instead they impale these tadpoles and then lower into the abyss.
Where are all these tadpoles coming from?
Will that be the end of Mordecai's turn?
Yes, I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay, then Reynold, you're up.
So these tadpoles are climbing out of the rocks or something because we barred the door with an immovable rod that we had. No, with the metal door that from the robe.
They seem to be coming from deeper within the caverns.
Yeah. Because if that door wasn't there, we'd have a lot more trouble to deal with. So, well, Reynold, I know what Reynold's gonna do. Reynold's gonna see his good old pal Jules in the maw of this thing. He's going to. I hope that he has line of sight on it.
Yes.
He's gonna cast Healing Word as a bonus action to give Jules 7 hit points.
Seems to be my lucky number.
Just to wake him up, give him a chance at the very least. And in classic fashion, he's going to use Toll the Dead once more to force a wisdom save.
A 1, or a 7 rather, will fail.
All right. He would now take 2d12 damage. That's going to be 17 necromantic damage. That's his boywug faces, as now he hears a tambourine in his ear. Reynold is praying deeply that his good old pal here can survive the drop into the chasm, because that's what he imagines going to happen. And that will be Reynold's turn. He's going to stick where he's at.
Is your fire breath a standard action or a bonus action?
I don't know. I kind of assumed it was a...
I think it was a standard action.
I think it was a standard action, yeah.
Okay.
I probably would have marked it down if it wasn't, but that's what I got.
And the creature seems badly injured and hobbled by this attack. Suddenly not looking as confident as it had once before. And Jules, you do have 7 hit points. You're in the maw of this filthy abomination. It is your turn, though.
Okay.
Up.
Yes. Let me riddle me this. When I was healed, if I didn't immediately make any sort of movements or anything, would this creature know that I am now conscious if I was just kind of still just dangling in his mouth?
What do you think? How does Jules act upon being revived?
I think that he would try to not immediately. Well, what I want to do is I want to try to get a sneak attack on him by just surprising him by just, basically laying there limp,
dagger in his mouth.
Boom! Attack.
Will you make a deception check, please, with advantage?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Advantage. That's a 17. I know this is not the wisest creature in the world.
You can make your attack with advantage.
Nice.
I mean, acting the part when just waking up from being dead, it helps.
Yeah. So 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Okay.
Kill this thing,
My
please.
sneak attack. Come on, please do. That's 12 points total.
The creature grunts and screams as you stab it in the mouth, and then its throat closes behind you, Jules. The thing falls over and you spill out of its mouth, and you have felled this creature.
Okay. Jules climbs out, stands up, looks at himself, and goes, "Oh, God."
Reynold then
kicks it.
Reynold then has the realization that he is also slimy, and he was in that thing's mouth. Like, oh. Everybody good?
No.
I know you're not good. Mordecai?
I think I'm better than both of you.
Probably.
I am going to pull. I have a patch on the robe of useful items. I have 2 patches that each
This
have
is the
4 potions
time.
of healing on them. I'm gonna pluck that off,
Definitely the
and
time.
and I'm gonna hand 2 of those potions. Mordecai, do you need any healing?
I'm like half
You want one
health.
of these?
I think I'm better than both of you combined.
I don't think that's a big accomplishment right now either. Okay, I'm gonna
Are
give
you
2 of those
both?
potions to.
You're both in single digits.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually double.
What are you at?
Oh,
I'm at 17 currently.
Okay, I'm at 22.
You're still better than me.
Yeah.
Reynold or Jules takes all 4 potions and keeps them for himself.
Hey, give me one.
No, I'm gonna take 2 of them right now, but I'll hand you one of them,
We need a revive.
or
I
the
think-
other 2, however you guys
I
want
think
it,
one
whatever
each.
y'all want to do.
One each. I think that's fair. One each.
I'm just gonna roll both of mine at the same time. So 13, so 17. Nice. 24.
And then Jules will show everyone who's present to see it where the potion is on his body, saying, "I keep it here in case this happens again."
Okay, we gotta.
I slip you one, Mordecai.
We gotta do something. We gotta get out of here. We still haven't found Zessa. Like,
I
And
know.
what is all of this? What is going on?
I
As you
don't
look
know.
about the ritual chamber, the corpse of this grotesque beast begins to turn to ash and
Oh,
wither
no.
away.
Don't
and
tell
it
me.
is blown away by just the airflow within the cavern. And laying there instead of this creature
no.
is a stone, many colored, shining vibrantly.
Okay. Just gonna put it out there. I thought Zessa was gonna be in that thing, and
God, that would have been real convenient.
it would have been very wild, but very convenient. So who wants to touch it?
Can I use detect magic from
Yes.
my?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use detect magic from my Eldritch invocations. It's gonna be Eldritch Sight.
Sight, best one.
It's handy.
This is a very powerful source of magic. Not only is this a source of magic, you sense that this is a portal of sorts, and it has been sealed. You sense as though its innate magical properties are that of being a portal of sorts, and then some additional magic has been cast upon it to seal it.
Mordecai, I would say I would see your eyes light up, but you kind of don't have a face anymore.
Yeah.
You're just kind of staring at it intently. You getting like
still-
cursed or right now, or what's going on?
I'm still imagining it's like the face from Scream, like the Wazaa face, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's that face with just glowing eyes, staring intently at this item.
Okay, so why was this big mutated bullywug carrying around a sealed magic portal? Or rather, made of a sealed magic portal. I'm very confused about what's happening right now.
Oh
And
my,
then,
my word.
Do any of you have knowledge of Arcana?
I do.
Will you roll an Arcana check, please, Mordecai?
My sagely wisdom. Let's see.
They turned her into a stone.
The questions that Jules profers spurs to mind memories. Please roll again for advantage.
Ooh,
There it is.
This creature was no bullywug. This must have been a slad. And typically, sladdy have a gemstone of sorts that functions as their soul or their brain or mind. This stone must have been functioning as such for this creature.
We'll let them know that. Would I know what kind of creature this is? Some kind of fiend, or is it elemental?
I believe it's an aberration. Let me double check that for you. Yeah.
Feels
that does.
it's got an aberration kind of vibe, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. This is an aberration, and these tadpoles are no doubt its offspring.
Gross.
Anybody got an idea of why its children were just throwing themselves into a pit?
Mordecai, actually that you have the answer to Reynald's question, and typically when there's a powerful I'm going off of memory and I'm blanking on the name of the actual stone that gives the slad this urge, but they're compelled essentially to procreate, and then they're drawn to this stone where they essentially receive their minds or their souls. Hope I'm not butchering that, but so yes,
I will let them know that.
in some way they would be drawn to these stones.
Funny all the things you learn that you never think you'll need when you study for 50 years.
Hey, if it makes you an encyclopedia of magic information that neither of us would know anything about, it's a good thing. That splits off from this place. I don't know if that's a back entrance.
Do we think Zessa might be down here somewhere?
We should probably check before we just leave.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I guess we should do some recon, look around.
Okay. Do you think it would be prudent for me to go ahead and heal anybody more? I got just enough juice for a simple pat on the back.
Save it for a get out of jail free card, just in case one of us takes a
Okay,
beating
all
again.
right.
I think.
Are we going to be here for long?
Yeah, maybe we could take a. You think we could
Short
hunker down
rest?
in here, take a short rest?
I would like to check out the door first and see how that's holding up before we start sitting around. In fact,
All right.
Reynolds starts walking back down and trying to see the condition of the door, if it's being busted open at all.
I'm pretty sure if that door gets busted open, we're gonna know about it.
It's a pretty sturdy door, but Reynolds is hurt and he doesn't want his nap to be interrupted.
Reynald, as you go to check the door, you hear beyond it conflict, spells being cast, creatures shrieking.
All right, so maybe
one
that
more
problem is
fireball
solving
and that's about
itself.
Reynolds goes back. It's like, okay, so there's like a war going on outside now. I think there's a bunch of spellcasters just absolutely obliterating these guys. The first thing that came to mind was it could be Therezessa doing some cool magic stuff, but it also could be the cult wizards.
Yeah.
Do we have any more doors?
Got another one, I think.
Yeah, I think we have one more. Let me check
I'm
my
not-
robe.
I'm not saying we should use it, but
Just that no, if we
We
have
could-
another.
we could. Yes, if we have to.
I mean, I could just open the door real quick and just take a peek outside.
Oh yeah, no, we still have one more iron door. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, did somebody pick up the stone from the ground?
Have we?
I think I would. I feel like I would pocket that.
I'm worried about a whole something happening to me if I do.
I feel like I would know enough about it not to be scared to touch it.
Okay. So Mordecai has that with him.
All Do you feel different? Are you changing before us? Are you going to sprout some human flesh-looking wings now, or?
My power has risen.
Well, as a cleric of Muhammad, I gotta kill you.
Oh crap!
I just.
Yes. We're all in good games. Let's sit down and have a quick power bar and get back. Let's just hang out for an hour.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a Sudoku, and then we'll get back to it.
Do you all stay in this chamber with the many tentacles?
No.
No. I imagine we would try to like move back into the hallway area or somewhere where it's a little more like
Okay.
isolated.
Should we chill out next to this fountain?
Yeah, it's a nice fountain.
And as you sit near the fountain and two of these statues that are replicas of the two of the faces of humiliation, these tadpoles keep surging past you from the depths, making their way into the chamber and over into the abyss.
Is there like a door we could shut here?
If you pay them no mind, they will pass you on their way. If you move to strike them, they will strike you in turn.
I feel like it's a bad idea to let these things keep going.
Yeah, this door that we're right next to, can we close it and like bar it?
You may.
Okay, so Reynold's gonna close the door and stick his warhammer through. If there's like a handle or something, he's gonna use his warhammer to keep it closed.
Actually, I have some pythons.
Oh, you want to use that too? All right.
Yeah, I have some pythons. You have a hammer, correct?
Yeah. Oh, I got a big hammer.
Just slam a couple of these babies down, and we should be good.
All right. Reynold drives pitons into the door like he's doing some railroad spikes, just doing a big wind up and probably breaking a few.
Okay, so you guys wish to rest here and then search further for Therezessa. That's your intention?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You hear these tadpoles accumulating on the other side of this barred door as you wait. But none of them make it through, and enough time passes so that you feel rested, at least for the while.
Ooh. I'm gonna take a couple of these hit die.
Hey,
Just go ahead and top off while I'm at it.
Same here. And I regained my spells.
Oh, that's perfect.
And you sense that a large number of these creatures have accumulated on the other side of the door.
And 7 is all I need.
And is everybody healed as they wish?
Yes.
Yep, I
back
think
to
I'm good.
full.
Okay. Why don't we take a brief break, guys? Let's take a 10-minute break, okay? Be back at
It's like a
8:10.
real short rest.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Then the adventure will
Sounds
continue.
good. Yeah.
Ooh, that was
We're
I
back.
have, I'll admit it, pink flannel.
Nice.
Bomb. That's
I
bomb.
rock that ish, bro.
What kind of pink?
Looks good as heck.
What kind of pink?
Gotta be hot pink.
Salmon, hot pink, baby pink.
More salmon than hot pink, though it's not really salmon, but more on that end of the spectrum.
Okay.
Look, when you get something in hot pink, it's just like you gotta own it. You gotta be like, yeah, this is hot pink. So what?
Yeah. Who cares?
Anyway,
Well,
hello everybody.
We are back, and we're live on the Heroes Era. We'll just get right back to it. You all had just rested up a bit after defeating this Slad and learning a bit about it. And you barred the door, and these creatures are piling up on the other side. And to my understanding, this is the way you wish to go.
So are we all gonna like simultaneously attack these things to prevent them from jumping into the pit to their death, or we just want to like let them go?
I kind of want to blast them with fireballs.
I understand the urge to kill multiple things at once. Believe me, I get it. But we might want to save the magic juice.
Yeah, I mean, we could take some pop shots at them on their way across, but I mean, I don't know. I just
I mean, I still have catch-ups, I guess. That's fine.
But before we open this door and unleash the horde of tadpoles, is there anything on that body that turned to ash, or is it all ash?
It's all ash, except for the stone that had remained.
All right. Well, I see physically nothing left to loot in this room. I believe we should try and save. Try and find Zessa and then save her. Maybe
Yes.
get out of here.
all right. So we're just gonna throw this door open and get out of the way.
I won't stop you guys from attacking them if you want to. So I take all the pittons out, one by one, until there's one left, and I look to everybody as if everyone to get ready. Look both of them in the eye. Well, I can't look Mordecai in the eyes because he doesn't have eyes anymore.
I'm gonna step to the corner right here, just over, like, get out of the direct path.
Reynaud thinks everybody's ready. He's gonna take the pitton out, open the door, and stand back.
And the door knocks you over, and you tumble out of the way as
Whoa!
a surge of these tadpoles come bursting hungrily through, and they rush down the hallway you've left for them. And they seem to have one desire, and that is feeding this chasm.
Only
Finding
one
the
of you will win
tentacles.
the race.
And if you do engage them in melee, they will attack in kind. If you allow them to pass, they will do so.
I mean, they're all
Seeing
gonna
how
die
I think seeing
anyway.
how many are pouring through there, Jules is probably just gotta stay in that corner and just let them go.
Okay, very good. And they surge past you, and there is your exit open.
Mordecai files away that image for the rest of his life, and in the file in his mind as weird images he would never think he'd be able to see. Tadpole swarm committing lemming suicide.
So
Well-
if you intend to search deeper for Therezessa, then what I would ask of all of you is to make investigation checks, please.
Are any
Not perception.
we can't perceive where she is in these multiple caverns.
If you would like to aid somebody by making a perception check to do so, that's fine.
Yeah, I think I would be better suited for that.
Okay.
Oh, did not mean to do that with advantage, but that's a 17.
And you can lend your aid to whoever you please.
Okay. I will give it. I'll give advantage to Red.
there's like a lot of slime here. I'm like,
Oh,
what's that?
And you search deep into these caves for some time, perhaps more than an hour, and you find nothing of Therezessa. You find muck-filled caves, glowing fungi. You find goblin miners who pay you no heed, but you don't find any wizard.
You don't want to hear no goblin by chance?
No.
Oh. Well, I just kind of look towards the goblins and I say like, hey, there's a bunch of slime tadpole things in here. If you want to have a good show, just and watch them jump off into a cliff or jump off of a cliff. That's down that hallway about past the rocks to the left, and then there's going to be a bunch of fungi.
And they
You turn
drop
right.
to their knees and begin offering respects to you, humbling themselves.
I bow to them.
Okay. You are not able to garner anything of use in these tunnels beyond what you've already gathered.
So I guess that gives us two choices, guys. Do we go out the way we came in, or do we use the mystery magic orb and see what happens?
Well, the mystery magic orb has it's like locked away, right? Do we know how to access it?
I could hit it with my hammer.
It's locked away magically.
Well, yeah, I hit it with the hammer. It's a famously good way to activate magical items. Good things always happen when you do that.
I think we might have to try our luck with the war going on outside.
Okay. All right. Who wants to go out first? Do we want to send Jules out to see if he can scout away and make a clear path for us to get out of here without getting hit, or do we all just want to book it?
Well, the Malachi, do you have your familiar available?
No, I need to purchase the material components. Yeah.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll do it.
Unless you happen to have like
I don't.
some of the stuff. No. Okay.
I don't even know. Like whatever it is you're gonna ask for, I don't have it.
I got some rocks in my pocket.
Not when it
rocks.
comes to magic components. That's not really my jam.
So will you guys be having somebody scout ahead, or will you all be going together?
I'm not a good scout, so I will hand back. But I have your back.
I can scout ahead. I can scout ahead. That's fine. Let me drop a let me spend a psychic die and give us all a psychic link.
Put the switchboard online.
Yeah. Where's the thing at? There we go. For the next
hour.
For the next hour. Boo. That's fine.
Okay. And so the magical door is before you, Jules.
Okay. I'm gonna listen. Does it still sound like there's a huge battle going on out there?
Yes, you hear the clashing of steel and magic.
Okay. I'm going to very slowly engage the door and pull it open. As I start to pull it open, I'm also listening, and if there's any like reaction that I hear where someone's like, "Hey, the door's opening, go get them now,"
okay,
or anything like that, I want to try to push it back.
Okay, make for me a perception check, please.
Okay, with pleasure. I have expertise in perception, which means I get all the way up to a 13.
And you hear the battle's distant up the hills, and you see two wizards and someone wielding a sword battling a small group of bullywugs upon the shore ahead. You see the lake before you, you see the shoreline, and you see a way up the hills. 3 options. Up the hillside, battle ensues, although it is obscured by trees. You merely hear it all around you. On the shore is what I've described. Of course, there's the lake before you.
I guess I'll head. Trying to figure out where Zessa is. So probably not in the. Well, she might be in the middle of a battle. I'm gonna go up the hillside, and try to like stealth up that way.
All right, make a stealth check for me, please.
Sure. It's 21.
Okay. And you move from bush to bush and behind the trees, and you see small pockets of battle here and there. Is that even as? However, it seems as though the monsters are gaining the upper hand, and you see some of the bullywugs still stand, and some of the kobolds with them, and you see them atop the hill where the bathhouse is. Many of the wizards have fallen and continue to do so, and the battle is going in the favor of the monsters, these creatures, these abominations.
Okay. So I will, with my psychic link, I will tell each of the guys, yeah, it's the bullywugs and the kobolds and everything else are out here, and they're basically kind of beating the crap out of everybody.
So then we can just kind of sneak out amongst all the chaos and hope that it kind of sorts itself out.
I mean, I feel like there's a real possibility that might work.
Then maybe the noises of the huge battle soften the sound of my gigantic clinging armor as we try to sneak out of this place.
Yeah, that's the trick.
Okay, then do you wish to try to skirt the battles, the skirmishes, and flee this place?
Oh, we still got to find Zessa, though. We can't just, like, dip.
Where else could she be?
I didn't see anything up there that was any clues or indicators as to where I might find, where they might be holding a prisoner or where I might find her.
No.
Okay. Maybe I should try one of the other routes. I'll go back on the psychic link and hey, actually, guys, just sit still for another minute. I'm gonna see if I can get some more information. Okay.
Cool.
Also,
Okay.
one reminder: you still have the Boots of Elvenkind, so don't forget to roll with advantage for stealth.
Oh, geez, thank you. I'll get there eventually. Okay.
Go ahead and make for me an investigation check, please.
Investigation. Not as good at that as I am with other things, but I will try. 6.
You search for some time, and you don't seem to find any sign of Therezessa. Again, the tides of battle continue to turn, and there are fewer and fewer humanoid combatants among the trees and the hillsides here. They're becoming quite dangerous.
Okay. Shoot. So radio back in. Guys, I can't figure out, and I can't find anything as far as where she's at or what's going on. I don't know what we're supposed to do here.
Could you find Gregski and ask him? And see if he knows any information, is he around?
I thought Gretzky was supposed to be dead.
This is to Jules in the mind piece. It's a one-way connection for both of us, so you can't exactly hear this, thankfully.
I mean, I didn't see him either.
Great excuse, life was
I don't.
spared.
I don't know. Yeah, he got off lucky.
Well, there doesn't seem to be any further trace of Therezessa here.
Well, I
All
hope
right,
she
I'm gonna
doesn't
head
end
back.
up.
If you don't leave this place soon, you'll be overrun by these bullywugs and these slad tadpoles.
Yeah.
You will be coming
All right,
to
guys.
battle with at
We have to
least
get out of
100
here.
of these.
We have to get out of here. She's not. I can't find her. And we are. I mean, not only are the humans and stuff here being overrun, but like there's just more and more bullywugs pouring in. If we don't get out of here now, we're going to be stuck in a losing war.
Okay.
So I think you guys need to just come on out. And like I'm gonna, as I'm telling them, I'm making my way back to the. I'm gonna like meet them at that area or as close to it as I can,
Okay.
so we can regroup and get out together. So like,
Right
yeah,
now-
I'm coming back up on the base. You know, we got to go.
Reynolds thinking to himself, like, man, I sure hope she wasn't anybody important.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Mordecai, Malachi. By the way.
Undercover boss.
Yes. That thing you did earlier where you turned me invisible,
Yes.
are you still able to do that?
Once a day.
Only once a day. Okay.
It's part of my blood lineage.
Gotcha. No. That's fine. I was gonna say that might help Reynold get out of here a little stealthier if he
Hey,
were
those-
invisible. But
Do you need to wear those boots for a bit?
oh no, here you want to wear my boots because I do not have to be attuned to them.
Yeah, I'll put them on real quick. How about that?
Can we take 10 minutes to swap shoes?
If you need to swap shoes, that's what you'll do. And then if you would please, if you try to sneak out of here, or if you are trying to sneak out of here, would you please make stealth checks?
Now
Okay.
I don't have advantage on stuff.
All right, now you don't need.
Wait, okay, so now one is not an auto failure. I can add a psychic die to that.
Okay.
So, all right, so that's a 15. That's a respectable roll.
Sure. And the group of you work your way out of these caverns,
I'm
having
the noisiest group of people right now.
and
Got a 9. God damn it!
you do come to blows with a small group of bullywugs, but they're
Sorry.
easily defeated. And you make it away from Green Acres using the shoreline as your route.
Oh my god. I mean, I guess sneaking out of a war zone is not a very high DC. There's kind of a lot going on.
Everybody's focused on killing each other. You kind of just like slip on by.
Yeah.
You snap a twig. Someone's screaming over it. You know, real
Yeah,
easy to
exactly.
mask some sounds.
In this situation, I would rate it as 2 successes, 1 failure, and I don't know that there's any need to, play out the repercussions of such a small battle with the bullywugs. I feel that you guys would easily dispatch them. Do you wish to journey further all the way to town?
I mean, I think maybe we do. I think we need to get back and regroup.
Yeah,
And,
we don't know anything.
We got to gather we got to try to gather some information or something. Because at this point, we don't know what to do.
We got a big wizard lady. Let's use her.
So I'm saying we need to tap some resources.
I tap my swampland to play my locate object spell. I never played Magic the Gathering. I don't know how that goes.
That works, my friend. Solid attempt.
Thank you.
I didn't either. It's okay. I played Hearthstone. I don't know if that counts.
Eh. So yeah, we make our way back to the red scorpion and licking our wounds, and Reynolds sad he couldn't find the wizard that hired us, Therezessa.
And so the three of you are together. Amaranthe is there in the inn, in the Red Saber-Tooth Inn, and she rises. My friends. And she walks towards the group of you.
Yeah, so Therezessa got swallowed up by some tentacles. I watched her limbs get pulled from her body, and her soul was eaten in front of us, and now she lives in the Nine Hells. It was really rough to watch.
Reynold, will you please make a deception check?
I hope this works. Oh, no. That's a 9.
Amaranthe slaps you. Jules, what has happened? Mordecai, please.
We don't know. There's so much going on. There are tentacles all over that place, and there are tons of different creatures and abominations that are attached to them. We did battle with this massive, almost like a giant bullywug, but it was a
Mordecai. Do you know what it was?
I believe it was a slod.
Slod, that's what you called it. Yeah. It almost killed us. We barely escaped that with our lives, but it did drop something though.
But the bit about Therezessa.
We couldn't find her.
Okay.
Oh, I don't. Red has a weird way of processing.
I thought it would be so outrageous that you wouldn't believe me anyway. You know, I was saying that.
Dear me.
Yeah, I assure you,
with humor. This is a bad situation.
His intentions were not malicious. I assure you.
Well, very good. The slat's mind, no doubt.
Oh, I guess that's what that is. The stone that we found.
Might I see?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mordecai. What have you learned of this piece, Mordecai?
So, I believe it was some sort of a closed portal.
She seems to concentrate, focusing on this item. Yes. I've never seen anything like this. It is a portal. As you say, it has been sealed. And she takes a moment and says some words of magic, pulling incense from her robes and lighting a candle as well. And in a few moments, she exclaims that she recognizes here in the magic Zessa's signature. She sealed this.
She's in the stone?
I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps she used it. Perhaps she sealed it. Not to be used.
Perhaps she's in the other side.
I think so.
I mean, she's
Sealed
pretty
from
slender.
like the inside. Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't know how magic works.
It's a portal. She might be on the other side of the portal.
This is a unique portal. It seems to lead to the plane of limbo, or a derivative of that.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
There's a plane in that rock.
I'm not sure.
Well, it's not help, but it'll do.
I must take this to the Council of Order, of course.
Oh,
right.
Is our psychic connection still up?
Has it been an hour?
It has not been. No, it's on the verge of an hour. You'll have a few minutes left.
Okay.
Reynold, thanks to Jules, we got the amulet that would teleport us back if we were to go in there and go looking.
That's a good point. I'm down if you are, because that'll get us out easily.
So should we just steal this from this woman and do it ourselves?
Maybe. I mean, do we have to do?
Well, am I part of this conversation or not?
I'm thinking that the Jules, like, you might want to tell Mordecai. Like, he seems like
Yeah,
a guy who
I'll-
knows extra planar stuff.
Yeah, I will reach out to you as well, Mordecai, and be like, so we have that amulet that could teleport us back to this plane. If we did decide to get in there and do that, should we try to hold on to this for a minute and maybe
We
make that
shouldn't.
attempt?
We should not speak of the amulet. We should keep that in our back pocket.
A lot of you being
Yeah, I'm not-
awfully quiet and strange.
Sorry, I was thinking of my dog,
Oh,
Rufus.
Reynold, will you make a deception
almost-
check, please?
DM, I
Yes.
wanted to bring up a question I had
Please.
regarding the slot that we defeated. I believe it had some kind of staff. Is there anything special about it?
Unfortunately, the staff was just like the body of the creature, turned to ash and blown away.
I rolled a 1, Ben.
Yes. Amaranthe shakes her head at you, furrowing her brow.
My dog is he's
Well, nonetheless, Master Jules and Master Hook, the way that you made
Yes.
this sound, there seems to be legions of these creatures upon Green Acres. That won't do.
Yes.
yeah, there's like a war.
Yeah, and it is a war, and they are winning.
I know that you are friends with the orcs.
We could fight with
I
some
mean,
orcs right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you are of their tribe, is my understanding.
Oh, I think
Yeah, well,
could-
we do have an in with the orcs. Yes.
Well,
Do they have mages among the ranks?
they have shamans.
very good.
Not like intellect like mages like Amaranth is here, but more natural based, I believe.
Yeah.
Like druids.
Yeah,
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 exactly.
like a
Druid
druid or something. I mean, we went on a trip earlier.
Well, if you would do me a favor, I don't know Lord Bartok myself, but if you would deliver a message that I would like to commission from him 50 troops immediately, and I would pay him 50 gold pieces per troop for this, to clear Green Acres for me.
Yeah. Okay.
We can take care of this scourge.
Yeah, I'd be able to talk to the guy. Yeah, I mean, we could see.
Very good. This item that you have brought, this is not like the mind of any slat that I've seen. I must think about this.
You're gonna ponder the orb.
Yes, I am.
Interesting. I'm glad you got it, Chris. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm pretty tired from almost dying twice, so I'm gonna go to my bed and I'm gonna go sleep. And if you two want to do the same thing, I won't fault you for it.
Are you not gonna wash up first? You're still covered in slime.
Yeah, I was kind of rubbing snow on it on the way here, trying to.
It didn't help.
Okay. Is this a
Yes,
time?
right.
Is this a time sensitive thing? Should I not go to bed?
I mean, we need to rest.
You know what? We'll go talk to him. We'll go find him. We'll go bring your message for it, and then we'll take a good old nap. How about that?
Yeah. Okay.
That sound good? Okay. I don't know where the hell Barthok hangs out at. I guess we'll just I'll try to find him for you, Amaranth. He goes outside and starts looking around for anybody that might look like they know.
You ask about town. You hear that Bartok has been in and out of town, and he plans to be back in the evening. Although it is still very cold and dark, and Sugarfleece has not returned to the sky.
Sounds like a nap time for me. Turn around, go right back
Yeah.
inside the tavern. It's like he's gonna be here in the evening. So
Do you leave word with somebody to wake you in case he turns up?
yeah, can I have someone? So I'm gonna get someone to wake me up when he shows up. Hopefully, that is after I get a long rest, and I'll go talk to him and bring up the request. That's my plan of action.
If that's the case, I would like to take the chance to summon my familiar to perform that ritual.
Okay, very good. And as I recollect, your familiar appears as an imp. Is that right?
That is correct. An imp in the shape of a rat.
Okay. Peculiar.
Rat imp. Is it a rat with imp wings?
It's an imp that is shapeshifted into a rat.
Oh, okay.
That's one of their abilities, is shapeshifting into animals.
Yeah, I guess it would be kind of bad just to have an imp flying around town.
Do Jules and Mordecai elect to rest as well after you've summoned your familiar?
That is a question. I'm actually going to also purchase as many of the material components that I need, just in case he dies on our trips.
Okay. You can find a vendor in the streets.
I'll try to get at least 5 times what I need to summon him.
Are there specific components for that ritual? No?
Yes, it's incense,
Yeah.
I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
10 gold worth of incense and charcoal.
Okay, you can easily find what you need. Jules, what do you have in mind?
Looking pretty sleepy right now. He's yawning.
Indeed.
You know what? Sorry, I changed my mind. He is in the shape of an imp. I think I'd like to have him staying in his true form.
Okay. And Jules, what about you?
I mean, Jules is tired. He did get his butt kicked a couple times.
Okay.
I don't have any. I do want to get some rest, and then we're in this town that we're in is there any like magic, not magic, well, like anyone that does any work with like enchantments or things like that?
Last time you looked, you didn't have much success with that. You had been directed to Omnis.
Oh, that's right. I already tried that around here. Okay. Then I don't really have anything at the moment.
That is fine. So will you choose to rest then in the inn?
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna rest.
Okay. Mordecai, before you retreat, you're buying your components from this vendor who is in the open market here, and another robed figure, hooded, his face veiled by the robe, steps up beside you and says in a hushed tone, "That was quite a show, wasn't it, Mordecai?"
It's all part of the fun.
How long do you plan to stay with these two?
as long as they serve their purpose.
I would suggest that their purpose has expired. Join me. I will take you to the one who has given you your powers.
I will. Not today. I still have use for them.
I will give you this last opportunity, Mordecai. Join me. I will lead you to Malchizid.
Do I recognize this voice?
No. He says, you are the
Okay.
face of a devil, as I am.
I'm going to try to intimidate this guy.
Okay. What do you say?
I say, I will go when I am ready to go, and no sooner. Do you understand?
Okay, if you would make your intimidation check, please. A 24.
Nice.
Ooh.
Well then, I suspect you've chosen your friends already. Farewell, Mordecai. And the creature or the person turns, the robe turns, and this person is gone suddenly, as suddenly as they had appeared.
And as soon as he is gone, I am like sweating so profusely and breathing heavily. Clearly, I am way above what I expected to be.
Did better than you thought you would.
I am up to my neck in problems.
And so you acquire your magical components.
And if I can, I want to pass by Jules and try to collect the pendant of dimensional travel.
Jules
As I
is
believe.
in the inn, sleeping. Do you wish to wake him for this?
Yes, I believe
Okay.
I'm the only one of us that still has a attunement slot open.
Okay, Jules. Mordecai enters your room seeking this item.
What? Hey, man, what's up?
Do you still possess the pendant?
Yeah, it's in the bag. Hang on, I'll pull it out of the bag of holding and wait. What are we doing?
Think of it as insurance.
Okay. So are we taking a trip?
I think we already agreed to do so.
Okay.
And just in case we end up somewhere dangerous, we can teleport right back.
Yeah, that was the whole thing. I just you came in here to wake me up and ask for it, so it seemed like you were trying to leave.
No, I'm trying to attune to it before tomorrow.
That part makes sense, and I'll toss the pendant over to him.
Okay.
Okay.
And Mordecai, do you have anything else you wish to do before retiring for
No.
the evening?
That's all. That's it.
Okay. Sleep will take you for the time being, and Bartok must be too polite to wake you because you will have a full rest and you will level up.
Hey.
Counterspell, here I come.
More spell slots. Here I come.
And so before we level up our characters, we'll just continue with the game, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
So morning comes, and there is no light with the morning, but enough time has gone by that it is the next day. And there's Bartok, and so too is Amranthe in the Inn of the Red Sabertooth, and they're speaking. And Bartok has his arms crossed, his eyebrows raised, seems to be shaking his head as you approach. And Bartok, as the group of you enter the room, he smiles and leaves Amaranthe in mid-sentence to approach you.
I give him the
brothers.
predator handshake.
Yes, it's good to see you. I heard you had quite an ordeal, one that this lady expects me to jump into.
Did you hear her offer on how much she was willing to pay?
She said 50 gold each. I think 100 is more fair. I know she has it. These wizards are rich. What happened to the other wizard?
We haven't found her yet.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Still missing.
And so this other wizard, you work for her now.
Well,
Yeah, apparently we did this whole time because I guess we were subcontracted. I don't know. It's weird.
well, Mordecai's
She's
our
paying us,
boss.
so here we are.
Mordecai's our boss, and then Mordecai's boss is Amaranth. Amaranth, and
I
Amaranth
don't
hired.
have a boss.
No, you're our
Yes,
supervisor.
whatever.
That's right. Sorry, forgive me. Please
Either way,
don't
yes,
fire
we're
me,
working.
supervisor.
Yes, we're working for her now.
Yeah, basically yes.
We're working together. I'm not working for her.
Well,
Our interests align.
semantics aside, if you would, ask the lady. And tell her that I know she can afford it, and that after we clear Green Acres, it will belong to the Flegvula Gongumen, to my tribe. See if that is agreeable, please.
You get to kill a bunch of stuff. You get to
will see.
take over the things of some nobles.
It will not be
which-
pleasant, Reynold.
Oh,
you know this.
no. I know.
Well,
Look, it'll be a good time, you know. I get to kill a bunch of stuff, kill some
Perhaps-
nobles, maybe.
perhaps you'll join us.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I have had enough of dealing with this wizard. If she is your boss, please give her my terms.
Sure.
Is it a non-negotiable? Just tell me yes. Say yes.
These are the terms. I know they're fair.
Non-negotiable, gotcha. All right, Jules. You do the speaky. Also, here's your boots back.
Well,
They stink a little bit.
quite rude. A lot of you are in quite a good mood.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to be alive at that point.
I am
That's
happy
pretty
you're
cool.
alive, Jules.
So did you catch what he said on the way out? I know he just doesn't like to talk to you.
He
or
is
was
most
he?
stubborn. He would not have anything to do with what I had to tell him.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Yeah, I get that vibe from
Well,
him.
forgive me. Yes. I won't say anything further.
I don't think you need to.
I'm beginning to second guess working with these creatures.
Better watch what you say. I glare at her hard.
Forgive me. Did you have terms for Master Bartok?
Point
Yes.
to Jules.
Master Bartok, first of all, thinks that 50 gold is a little skim for what is being asked of him.
I called you cheap.
I'm trying to. He suggested 100. That was his counteroffer on that aspect, and he did request a promise of some land that he claims he has claim to.
What land? I care nothing for his holy land. I don't want any part of it. It belongs to him. I know that.
Okay. That was the spot he was talking about, right?
He
No, he's
referred to Green Acres.
Talking about Green Acres.
Oh, Green Acres. Oh yeah, he wants Green Acres.
100 per soldier in Green Acres.
Yep.
Okay, done. Let's get this going.
Cool.
Cool. I'll go tell him.
Yep. Hey, Bartok, don't leave yet.
Bardock! Bardock, wait up!
Yes. I'm waiting for some more drinks, so I won't be leaving soon.
Well, she just agreed to your terms wholeheartedly.
I knew she had it. Okay, well,
You got the land and you got the price.
that is good. I'll pull back our people. We're not having much success. Already I'm getting reports of our other sources. They're infested, I guess you would say. These tentacles.
That fits.
Yikes.
If we can reestablish ourselves at Green Acres to go from there, that will be fine.
Sounds good. Just wanted to let you know that that terms were all okay. If I'm not doing anything, if I'm not currently busy, I think I would come and help you guys and maybe keep some orcs alive. That is, if I'm not currently engaged in something else, because we might be trying to go on a mission to save Therezessa. Which, if she is in trouble, she might be in limbo, and that's kind of a bad place to stay for too long.
Well, you have a lot on your plate.
Always.
And will your whole group then be joining us?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him personally, but I'm willing to fight alongside you.
Okay. Well, what do you say, Jules and Mordecai?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were there. I thought he was. Okay.
I'm
yeah.
sorry. Were we not? My mistake.
No, I thought Reynold had just like ran out after him, so
Yeah.
I didn't think I was there. But that's fine. I'm there. Yeah.
Bartok's not leaving anytime
I'm-
soon. He's waiting for more drinks.
I misunderstood you then. Sorry. So then
No
I am
worries.
there, and I would immediately say, you have. I will stand by your side as well. Absolutely.
And I will look to my little imp companion, and I will ask, "What do you think, Sock?"
And coming up with a voice.
What's in it for us?
What's in it for us?
That's a good question. Friendship?
There's no free
Lame.
lunch in this world.
We are already friends.
More friendship? Getting to kill things?
I just let him do the negotiating for me. He's so much better at this than me.
Yeah, he seems like a really hard sell.
Yeah.
You should get him like a little suit or something like that, you know? Make him look
I feel-
professional.
I feel like he already has one. Like, it just comes with the package. The package deal.
Get him a tiny little briefcase with some
Like a
legal
little
documents.
A little cane, a little briefcase,
Little hat.
little suit, little monocle.
We can go find that tailor that we bought fancy clothes from earlier. We can see if he can whip something up.
I'm good.
You don't want to look dapper?
He's got slick back hair.
Dapper imp. I love it.
I imagine he just looks like a little gangster.
Like mob, like
Yeah, like a mob boss.
And your imp is not interested in this mission whatsoever. And Bartok excuses himself after a bit, saying that he'll put the word out to his people to rally his tribe. And he'll bring 50 warriors strong to take Green Acres. And as you all perhaps enjoy the Red Sabertooth Inn, Bartok perhaps buys you rounds upon leaving. Jules, there comes a time when you find yourself just seated by yourself. I don't know, would you be drinking or eating or...
I mean, what time of day is this at this point?
I picture it just before midday.
Okay. Probably not drinking just yet. Maybe an ale, and probably having a little snack. A little midday snack. some nuts or something,
And would you find yourself at the bar or at a booth? Where would you see yourself?
In this particular moment, I'd probably be sitting at a booth, just off to the side, just sort of watching doing a little people watching.
And so as you are people watching, you see a figure enter the bar and look around, and his gaze seems to linger on you just for an instant before, or excuse me, her gaze lingers on you for just an instant before she goes to the bar, takes a drink, and then approaches your table. Might I join you?
Oh, yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Busy day already. Dark out. Brings the drinks early.
Yes, well, and any excuse to bring the drinks early, correct?
Sure. I hope the dragon comes back soon, in all honesty.
As do I.
Anything interesting going around these parts?
Well, I mean, I suppose that all depends on where you find your interests.
I find my interests at parties of sorts and the lady looks over her shoulder, costume parties, as she glances at Mordecai. And I see things. I love magic tricks too at parties, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, well executed ones. Some of them can be a bit slapdash. That's just tacky. But a well executed trick can be quite entertaining.
I love juggling blades. I love making things vanish. Do you do anything of the sort? Do you have any tricks?
I have a friend who does a neat trick that he refers to as the Vanishing Blade. Is that a trick you've heard of before?
Oh, that's my favorite.
It's a good one. It is a good one. Have you? So, do you do any magic tricks?
I do. I am studying, I think, a similar line of trickery as you. And do you have a stage name? I think I've heard of you. I think they're calling you the Final Word. She says hushedly.
Jules gets his whole posture shifts, and he leans forward, and he takes and let's see. Sorry, bear with me just a second. I didn't remember what I'm.
Not a problem.
Okay. So he leans forward and he very, very discreetly sort of turns his arm over, and on the backside of the cuff of his shirt is an emblem, very, very discreetly emblazed in there of the Vanishing Blade. It's you couldn't see it unless you were looking for it. It's just a very small little mark on the shirt, and so he just kind of flashes that and then leans forward and says, "So are you here to learn tricks or teach tricks?
I'm here to learn. And my particular trick requires focus of sorts.
Interesting. What sort of focus would that be?
Beautiful gemstone of many colors.
I'm going to use a psionic die to get a psychic link with her. For now I'm rolling great on it. Good. For 4 hours. And via that link, I'm going to say, are you, maybe it would be more comfortable if we had the serious conversation here and talk about bullshit out loud.
Oh, yes. Very good. Would you like me to order you a drink? And she drinks.
A drink sounds lovely.
She raises her hand to the barkeep and says, what you have found and what Amaranthe wishes to take to the Council of Order, you cannot let that happen.
Okay.
It is as simple as that.
So it needs to happen. Okay, so what happens instead?
That is not known yet.
That's helpful. Okay, so it doesn't go there.
It must not go to the Council of Order.
Okay, what about Amaranthe herself? Is she a threat?
I don't know. I think she's a friend of Zessa. I trust Zessa.
As do I. And if Zessa trusts her, then I do as well for now, but I'm assuming, of course, that she need not know why I don't want to take it to the council.
I do not have a reason, but although the Council of Order would be able to shed light on what has happened with this, they must not possess that knowledge. You must find someone else who can solve this riddle. And you know Amaranthe is a member of the Council of Order. So
right.
That does complicate things. Thank you for the drinks.
Oh my goodness. You know, they have the best drinks here, honestly. And the food's not bad either. We should get some food. And as I turn and am ordering, I'll say, okay, I'll figure something out, and I guess await further instruction.
There might not be further instruction on this. Succeed. Set the proper wheels in motion, might you say. But perhaps we will see each other again.
I hate the vagueness of this career. Perhaps we shall.
Yes, let us at least enjoy some drinks together. And she begins speaking out loud. Tell me more about Green Acres. It sounded like quite a cluster up there.
It was quite a cluster, I tell you. And I'll take the drink and give it a sip and just give her a smile and say, I'm happy to be away from that and here where I can find things to enjoy with another person. Cheers.
And the day continues. Bartok is rallying his people. This will take several days, no doubt. Do the three of you have anything that you would wish to do? Maybe begin with Reynold. You're muted, Bodhi.
Reynold is going to assume that with gathering the masses to go and fight a large body of enemies, there's going to be a lot of equipment that needs to be restored, repaired, like sharpened in any way, shape, or form. So he's going to go find the Yan T Smith.
Yes.
I forget her name right now, but I would want to basically go volunteer my time to go take up the blacksmithing hammer again, at least for a short bit, and work in a forge and take any requests or repair orders that need to be done for the orcs that are going to go fight. He's going to feel some nostalgia, as he does, of the simpler times when he was just a blacksmith in a small town that occasionally got some orders from farmers and maybe a noble once or twice in a blue moon. So he's just sitting there.
Okay. Mordecai, what do you have in mind?
I want to take the time, if I can, to study the books that I have on me and see if I can find anything to help them fight against the Slad tadpoles. Any sort of weaknesses to elemental magics or anything like that.
Very good. So directing your efforts towards the war efforts, despite your companion's hesitation.
I don't want them dead. They're still useful to me. They're the only thing between me and some very dark powers. I'd rather keep my friends alive.
And Jules, do you have anything else you wish to do?
So we've got a couple. You said we've got a couple days, right? Till we.
It seems like it's going to take a couple of days for Bartok to rally these troops, and then the offensive would begin, or the campaign.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and how long do I have before Amaranthe is going to take that stone to the council?
It seems as though she wishes to stay to see the resolution of this battle.
Okay. So, that being the vibe, I'm going to not make a move on anything just yet, or try anything just yet. I'm not even sure how I'm going to do this exactly yet. But for the time being, I want to sort of subtly just observe Amaranthe and get an idea of like her routine and stuff. And do I know where the stone is?
Yes, Amaranthe is engaged in meditation and study regarding this stone. She seems to be contemplating it heavily in the inn.
Okay. And I'm assuming she's spending a good chunk of her time with it.
Yes, she's spending most of her time in the tavern with her books and papers strewn over the tables and reading, focusing on the orb or gemstone, what have you.
How like what can you describe for me again? I know you did when we first saw it, but can you describe the stone for me again?
Yes, big enough to hold with both hands or with one. It would take up your full grasp, and it shines many colors.
Okay, so not something easily duplicated then.
It's like nothing you've seen before.
Well,
the closest would be a very vibrant, multifaceted or many-faceted diamond.
okay.
But for a discerning eye like Amaranthe's, it wouldn't, prove as any kind of substitute.
Right. I get what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep, without drawing attention to myself or anything like that, just kind of keeping a close eye on her and seeing if she's like, how does she seem when I do see her walk away from this project? Does she seem excited? Does she seem flustered? Like, am I getting a vibe
Sure.
from her as far
Will you
as
make an insight check for me, please?
yes, not great at insight, but let's give it a whirl. Okay, 16.
She's playing her cards close to the vest, as you would say, but at one point she actually looks straight to you. Jules.
Yes.
Yes, I think I found something. You seem most interested in this. I'm almost certain
Oh, yeah.
yes, I'm almost certain that this sealing magic came from the other side of the portal.
Okay. So
it makes me think,
and you said that this is Zessa's magic that sealed it. You're pretty sure,
I
yeah?
believe so. It has traces of her on it. So I think that she went through and then sealed this. I'm almost certain.
Okay.
Wherever she is, that is another question.
Okay. So it can't. How can we get through this seal to get into this portal?
I don't know, but this came from the source beneath Green Acres. So if I take it back to its source, I might be able to discover more about it. I will be joining your campaign against the Slatty.
Oh, that's good, because I mean we're going to need as much help as we can out there, and so I'm sure somebody of your caliber can certainly sling a spell in combat, right?
I imagine so.
Good.
To be fair, I spend most of my time in the library, but I'm most excited to hit
Don't
the
sell
field,
yourself
as they
short.
say.
I bet you are. Yeah. Listen, we'll protect you so that you can just stand back and just unleash all the really great stuff. Like, it'll be awesome.
Oh, it sounds marvelous.
Yeah, very excited to see how well you do in that area. So great. So then we can figure out how to get through this seal, and then we can hopefully save Zessa. This is wonderful news.